Part-time prep. Hello. Good evening. I hope y'all had a great, what is this, Tuesday? It's over now. But hello. Welcome. It's Lady Led. We're going to talk about what I ended up putting in my bug out bag. And hopefully talking about, what do we need? What do we want? That type of thing. So, come on in. Let me get this. Hey there, Lala. Texas 8A, I guess that's what that is. Hey, Shiny 203. Hello. Hey, Miss Myra. Hey, you're in. Yes, you're in. Hey, Seaton Cinema. Hey, Jenny Pennington. Hey, Jamie Gerardo. Woohoo, you made it. Yeah, you made it. It's all good. Ms. K. Hello there. Hey, Sabrina Suburban Garden. Oh, you said, hey, Miss Inspiration. Hey. Thank you. Hey, Sharissa Winston. Hey, Rosemarie. Hey, Creative Beauties. Hey, Dominique Unique. Good evening. Hey, Yes is a Mess. Hey, Mariah. Hey there, Shelly. So I hope y'all are doing well. I hope your Tuesday has been going well. Hey there, Barb Brownlee. Hey, TLC in the garden. Hey there. You got some packaging on the way. Hey, Grace Johns. Hey, Rose. Hey, Ugly 7 Leaf from Ohio. All right. Hey, Juanita. Hey, Mitch. So, I don't know how many of y'all were able to catch my last video where I showed you my process of lightening up that 35-pound bag. Hey, Be Rich. Thank you so much. You always just come in just being generous, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, guys, Construction. Hey there. So the bag started off as 35 pounds. My goal was to get it down to 20, and I got it pretty close. Like, if you think about it, my food was probably 3 pounds. So in a way, without the food, but you need the food, right? So, but I got close, and the bag was far more tolerable than it was before. But it really got us thinking. Well, I mean, I was already thinking, like, what in this bag can I go? But the only frustrating thing was some of those things I had to take out, I would have liked to have had. But at the same time, if you're thinking about bare necessities, sometimes you have to make some hard decisions. But I wanted to make sure, people were not don't just copy my bag. Don't copy what I took out, but instead think about your own needs. And everything that I took out, I felt confident that, I would be okay. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up very minimalistic. And, I know how to make do with pretty much close to nothing. So that's what I was thinking. But, everybody is not like that. Everybody, didn't have that experience. So, but the thing is, you cannot take everything with you. Can't take your house with you. It'd be nice, but you can't take your house setup with you. It's just not gonna happen.
Make me moderator.
You are. Oh.
That's the only reason I did that.
So Always making me think while I'm trying to do stuff.
Don't do no thinking.
So yeah. Hey, Daryl Jarvis. Hey there.
What's going on,
Miss
everybody?
Native Cherokee. I guess I don't need to say nothing to Hood Tech 73.
No, don't. Yeah, say something.
Hey, Hood Tech 73.
Hey, lady.
Oh, hey, Carmen. Hey, Gotham Creations. So yeah, that was my thing. I'm very,
Hey, everybody.
I'm very minimalistic. So I'm really thinking bare minimum. Now, there were some things like my clothes, my extra set of clothes. That did have to go back in there. So I think my bag ended up being something like 25 pounds. After the fact. And a lot of y'all were giving some really good like tips, but rather than just giving like the list of stuff, give the reasoning, because that's really what it is. If you know the reasoning why you should have a certain thing, you can make a better choice rather than just having this list of stuff. Like, just saying. So what's going to be in my bag might not be in your bag, and that's okay. What's wrong?
Nothing.
So yes. So welcome to those of you just coming in. I see y'all. I see Oreo Mouse. I see Hefty Lefty. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's only a few things needed. To thermal regulate your body temperature, hydrate and make shelter, provide fire and stay safe. Hey, Grammy Midwife Suburban Homestead. Hey, Amina, Char, Sharon, welcome. So I wanted to talk about what was in my bag, like what made the cut. What did you want to share?
As far as what?
Your opinions about
you
what made
know
the
what
cut.
My opinion gonna be. I'm not even gonna start up with you. We ain't gonna start.
Have me carrying. And here's the thing, like, because some people were like, think of it as a team, and I agree with that. Like, he can have that stuff I took out, but the problem is, what if we get separated? I'm still not gonna have that stuff. I can't depend on that.
We touched on that yesterday about everybody should have equal amounts of things in their bag. When I say equal amounts, I'm thinking you all need a first aid kit, you all need water, you all need food, you so on and so forth. If you're gonna be the one that carries all the heavy weapons, that's one thing, but you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for the most part, universal survival things should be in every bag. So I got a lot of work to do on my son's bag. And I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. She convinced me to go through my bag, even though I wasn't able to take out much because
he wanted to keep everything.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so some things I swapped out. Okay, so on camera, y'all saw me swap out that axe because it was heavier than the axe he had. So I claimed his axe. Another thing was this flashlight he had in there.
I got all the goods.
I had this flashlight that was heavier than it had to be, so I swapped that out for a hand crank flashlight. For one, the first one I had needed to be charged, and it wasn't solar.
I got the whole bag of goodies, the leftovers right here.
Yeah.
She swapped out, believe it or not, this axe, even though they're identical in almost every single way, the lighter wood is a pound lighter. They're made out of the same American hickory.
That other one is an inch longer, though.
Whatever. That's not.
I have attention to detail.
But that inch that's not a pound of wood.
I don't know, but I knew it wasn't the same, and I immediately knew it was lighter.
Same.
So think about that, y'all. Where can you trade out lighter items? And also, since I had a knife and I had an axe, I figured this 1 pound machete is gonna have to go. I would love to have it. Love to have. When you start saying love to have, like to have, want to have, yeah. Now to me that's kind of tiptoeing towards luxury, because truthfully you could make do. You could make, if you got skills. Now, that's the thing. For everything I took out, I got to think about my skills. So,
Can I add a note?
sure.
It's real easy. I know we're having fun preparing for something bad, but it's real easy to cross the line, and I've done this several times myself. It's real easy to cross the line into things that you should be running with on your back versus things that need to be in your car or in your vehicle or in your bug out bucket, things that you're just going from A to B. You're not, it's certain things that's like, you ain't gonna pack no propane 2-burner stove, that kind of stuff. That's when it's like, okay, we're setting up a permanent camp in a safe location. That's when you start talking about stuff like that. And I think we do cross the line.
Yeah, the lines are kind of blurred. Like, if y'all noticed, we was kind of going back and forth. Like, at first I thought this was supposed to be a 72-hour bag. Now all of a sudden it's a forever bag. Well, that's a difference. And you need to know that. You need to know what the difference is. Something that's going to keep you 72 hours is different from something that's supposed to be keeping you indefinitely.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to say this too. And this is what me and her had a discussion about that night, which she just spoke on. You do need all of this stuff if you do not have any life skills. If you do not have any life skills and you cannot carry all the stuff that we're introducing, you may want to work on one of those. Either work on your muscle structure to carry that bag, or you need to start learning some of these little fancy weird stuff that I'm doing, like how to start fire, how to trap, how to catch food, bow and arrow. You need to learn little stuff like that, because if you don't have any life skills, because let's be realistic. Without life skills, with life skills, you really don't need 90% of this crap. You really don't need 90% of it. And a lot of us, raise your hand if you grew up poor. When I say poor, I'm talking about, okay,
you had the basics, like
you was on a lunch program.
Basics.
You probably you wanted to see something with cable, you had to go across the street to your friend's house because they had a little bit of extra money. So you know how to make do. The only thing is, we've been living so long without having to live that low. I don't want to say low.
We trying to glamp,
right,
instead of making do.
Exactly.
So, but I like what I want to pause at what Creative Beauty said about planning on packing seeds in your go bag as well, because that's actually one of the items that made it into my bag. And I wanted to talk about them because you can't just pick any seeds. Also, you want to make sure you're thinking about time frame. So radishes are some of the quickest things to grow. It's going to take you a few weeks, and leafy greens are some of the things that are the quickest to grow. Like, it take you just a few days. And if you get a bigger bag of these, now I don't know how heavy that would be, but you could actually do like some sprouted things as well. So these seeds could be a lightweight food source. Well, future food source. Because, if you don't know how long you're going to be somewhere, you need a plan for the future. Some other things, somebody mentioned something about carrying things on your belt. That was Shiny 2003. And oh, hey to the rest of y'all that are in the house. Hey, Carbon Q and Container Crops. Thank y'all for joining us. some other things are like, okay, you could use a wagon, keeping in mind that that's still limited to if you're going on like land where you don't have any obstacles, where you don't have to climb over a wall or climb over a fence or something like that, where your wagon is gonna have to get left. Somebody else mentioned something about digging a hole and making like a cache. Just making sure you can mark that area and find it
Right.
again.
I'm the one said that.
That was you?
That was me, honey.
Okay. Somebody said it.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. But yeah. Also, watch some of these shows like
Unfortunately,
Alone. Was it Alone?
Alone.
We called it the Bear Show, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was the Bear Show because the Bears was always trying to tear a little slice of meat off somebody. The Bear Show. Unfortunately, The Walking Dead puts a lot of stuff into perspective. I know you ain't into the ghoulish horror of it. You need to block that out. Look at the human interaction. That's the part. That's the part. Not Naked and Afraid. That's so fake.
Somebody said. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I didn't say Naked and Afraid.
No.
But those shows where because it's another one, I just can't think of the name of it, where they're at different locations and they have to survive for a certain amount of time. They only get to select certain things. It might even be Alone. I just didn't know that was the name of it. But they only get to select like 10 items. And, that means you really, if you only got 10 items, and then, of course, you can use whatever you find through foraging. But that's very few items. But I thought that was a good challenge, though, to think about if I had to try to survive off of just 10 items, what would they be?
I'm going to say this. This is hard. This is hard to do. And I'm going to tell you this, too. If you do, how many people know how to hunt for their food? I'm not talking about with a shopping cart. Bow and arrow, trapping, trap line, fishing. If you don't know that food bag that I pulled up, that's going to take up a lot of weight. Let me show you something right now. You didn't bring the scale down with you, did you?
No, I didn't.
I wish you would.
Go grab it. Oh, you don't exactly know where it's at.
No, I don't.
But that food is about 4 pounds.
This is about 5 pounds of food. This is about 5 pounds of food. Tuna fish packets, a bag of almonds.
This is a pound.
Okay, we can look at the packages and weigh it up right now. I mean, not weigh it up, but
just count it.
Count it out.
This is a pound.
We got a pound of almonds.
You got 10 ounces of jerky.
10 ounces of jerky.
And then how many ounces of that? How many packs and how many ounces? 2.6 ounces times
5. No, times 6.
So another about 13 or 14 ounces. Yeah, that's about 3 pounds.
So we're looking at, like I said, close to 5 pounds of food that's going to run out. That's the thing. It's going to run out. I don't care how much you ration, it's going to run out. This is a non-replenishable food source. So I suggest you could save stuff in your pack. You could even buy MREs, the dry food, ready to eat food, or you can get freeze-dried food. It's expensive, but I gotta be honest, family. When it comes down to saving space and saving weight.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some dried fruit, like, cause I left the honey cause it was 1.5 pounds, and I took out the candy, even though the candy wasn't that heavy. But you do need a carb source. I would rather it be dried fruit, like dried mangoes or something. Like, I could see having those because they're dried, they're lighter weight. Or even this jackfruit, dried jackfruit is actually could be good.
I think Carbon Q is saying ammo to God's construction. ammo, I gotta be honest, it's heavy and it's a non-replenishable source. Your weapon of choice, that's why I really wanted her to hang on to this, because bullets run out. Bullets run out. This never runs out of ammo. Ever. Ever.
I got the other knife.
I know, baby. I know. But the closer it is combat, that's just putting your life in that much more danger. This is a 12 to 14 inch blade. Look, I can touch the camera here. That's as close as they can get to me without losing a couple of digits. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you got a little pocket knife,
but I got pepper spray.
Yeah, you do. But
everything doesn't. If you're trying to protect yourself, see, those are the questions you got to ask. Am I going to be concerned about trying to survive and protect myself? And if so, in what ways can I do that without added weight that you aren't going to be able to really truthfully carry? Also, you know, just thinking about what the majority of the dangers will be.
Shiny or Shani, that's a 2003. That's a good one. Strap it to your leg, because that's what it's for. We can strap it to your leg, but it's still adding weight to your body, no matter where you put it.
I was about to say, even if it's on your leg, it's still, and you got to think about this. And maybe we don't think about it because we haven't really had to be in these situations, but you're going to be exhausted.
What?
Because you're not going to be getting good nights of sleep. You're going to be sleeping on hard surfaces. You're going to be stressed and coming off of stress. You might go 2 or 3 days, 0 sleep. So you're going to be tired. This bag is going to be heavy, even if it wasn't heavy before. It's going to start feeling heavy. And you got to think about that. The calories you're spending carrying this bag. You got to just think about it. What you looking at?
I got a question. Go ahead. I had a question, but I mean, go for it.
No, what's the question?
The question was, I see against animals as well. I was just trying to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Defending yourself against like bears and stuff. So
okay,
knowing how to protect yourself from those types of things. Now, from what I'm learning, it's not just in the close combat. It's the preventative. In other words, where you cook versus where you sleep. And then making sure, you know, you're being alert, you're listening to sounds, and get you some of that bear spray.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know. I don't know if whatever the situation is, it might still be illegal to.
And I'm going to say this, if things do get that bad, where the law is on hold, you know, you're really going to have to really start thinking of, in reality. You know, I know some people don't want to, you might be a vegan or a vegetarian, and you really, really want to listen.
Just think about what's going to be your source.
And being hungry will make you change a lot of things about yourself.
If I'm thinking about survival, I'm not on my healthy eating plan per se, because I need to hold on to fat. I'm not trying to lose weight while I'm trying to survive. Servant of Yah, you don't know which is more versatile, a machete or an axe. That was another reason why I put the machete back, because I was like, I gotta axe.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you one that I've been doing research on, family. True story. Okay, I'm going to show it to you again, okay? This is something that I'm leaning towards myself. This hatchet is everything, because not only, I'm going to keep that on, not only can you chop down small shrubs, or even a big one for that matter, a big tree. You can also hold this at a certain angle, and you can carve with this just like a pocket knife. Okay, in an emergency, you could kind of dig with it.
And you can hurt someone.
You can hammer with it. And it's a weapon. This is so versatile. That's why I
why the
can't get
machete
rid of
got
this.
kicked to the side.
Okay.
Because I was like, I can't cut down a tree with a machete. But I can do that with an axe. I can also do, like he said, I can whittle. But I can't do that necessarily with a machete.
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to just be protecting myself and using this tool.
Okay, Linda LRB says if you have a dog with you, you can put a backpack on it. Okay, that dog is going to get just as tired as you with a backpack on his back. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. I'm just saying I just want you to.
Well, but that's the thing, though.
Hold on.
People are supposed to be thinking about what they would do for them. So
Right.
if you have a pet and that's what you can do, yeah, use all your options.
But
keep in mind,
right.
you're gonna have to feed him.
That's where I was going.
But they already know that if they got a pet.
Baby, guess what? That's why we're here having a conversation.
They already know they gotta feed the dog. That's a given. That's like saying you got a baby, but you don't gotta feed the baby.
No, that's not true. Because the baby ain't got a backpack on their back. The thing is, I'm trying to figure out if they saying,
no, they were just saying that's another option for where to carry.
I know,
things.
but listen to me now. If are you going out to get a dog just so you can put
no.
Okay, well that's what I'm talking about.
No, they're just saying what
That's all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to clear that up. Because you don't know. Some people, man, start thinking of ideas and they pulling these ideas out the sky. You just don't know.
No. Fresh water source. I saw that question. I think that was Daryl Jarvis.
What's a fresh water solution?
Okay, so first of all, have something where you can catch some water. So you're gonna need some containers. Now, can you start out with water? Yes, but it's heavy. If you get it from a lake, you can't just drink it. You're gonna have to be able to boil it, and there's some tablets you can buy. There's a life straw. What you laughing at? Yeah, if you got a horse, you better ride it. What? That's like having a car. You really even. You just need to pack up some stuff and get on. But yeah. But you're gonna have to, if you're carrying your water, keep in mind it's only gonna last so long. So you're gonna have to be looking for water. Hopefully, you're somewhere where there's a lake, but then if not, you're gonna have to wait for the rain. You're gonna have to have something to gather it from the rain. So what's some good rain gathering stuff? Tarp
all day. Tarps.
Because you kind of set it up in a way where it can funnel.
No. Even if it doesn't rain and you live in a place that doesn't rain regularly, you got two options that you could use with that tarp. That's why I would choose a tarp over a tent all day, any day. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose a tarp over a tent. One, you can use that tarp for 50 billion different things, and one is finding water. Not finding water, but collecting water. If it's not raining, there's still humidity that gathers. The dew in the morning, when you if you dig a hole and you lay that tarp and you put that tarp in a funnel, you put 4 sticks around in the shape of the tarp. You dig a hole in the center. Let that tarp come down to a point in the middle. Overnight, the dew from the grass, the humidity from the grass is going to rise, and then it's going to hit that tarp, come down to the tip, and funnel down in that hole. You should have a cup in the bottom of that hole. You got water. It's a billion different ways. If it start raining, open that tarp up all the way up and funnel that down into a bucket or a barrel or whatever your drinking containment system is. It's a billion different ways to get water from tarp. And then the condensation from the humidity will lay on top of the tarp. If you put a hole in the middle of the tarp, it will funnel down into a cup. It's a billion different ways to find fresh water sources. And you can even tap trees, certain trees like a cypress tree. You tap that cypress tree, and it's full of water. If you that's the boy. If you know how to um, look for certain trees, start remembering the trees that only grow around water, like a birch, a cypress tree, a gum tree. Those trees only a willow tree. Those trees love growing down the edge and the banks of rivers and some soggy wetlands of just plain land. Tap that tree, bust a hole in it, and stick a stick in it, and watch what happens. I'm sorry.
Hey Drew, what is a steel thermal? You mean like a? I'm gonna just ask you, what is a steel thermal? Like a pot?
Yeah, it's like your thermos.
Oh yeah.
If that's what they're talking about, how do you feel about carrying a steel thermal?
But that's what I'm saying. He said it could be used for boiling water.
Yes.
You need something to boil water, even if it's small.
A big thermos. You need something to boil water. You need that. That's what I thought it was. You need something that's going to boil water. Something that's going to make sure it's versatile. Don't just get a cup that you could just drink out of, like this, for instance. You want something with a wider mouth on it, as wide as you can get, because not only are you going to be boiling water, you're going to be cooking in there. You can use it for everything, and that will lighten your load. So now you don't need a cup and a pot. You can drink and eat out of that same pot. You can sterilize water out of that same pot. That'll lighten your load.
Take your bandana and slide it over the grass to collect the dew and squeeze it out.
Very true. Very true.
Me with that was Carbon Q who said that, and then me with Knives said if you see cattails, there's lots of water nearby.
That's another one, because they're always around willow trees.
What's a coyote whale? Part-time prep.
What I just described.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you need your water, and I guess if you think about the priorities, you need something to make shelter out of, whether that's a tarp and you're gonna do something real makeshift, or a tent, but can you carry it? We got a tent over there. My bag is already heavy. Maybe that's a wagon item.
Well, again, that's why the tarp. If you can't carry the tent, that tarp is
I got the
everything.
Tarp. So, so I'm supposed to be going through what's in my bag.
Oh, knock it out, honey.
All right. So we already talked about seeds, because we don't know how long we gonna be where we gonna be, and seeds are lightweight, but just keep in mind the time it takes to grow stuff.
I'm gonna just put it over here.
All right. I got some black tea, just a source of antioxidants and caffeine. I'm not gonna be carrying coffee, like I would love to, because that's a want.
What would you hide your cash? I don't.
I think they mean hide at the hole you bury the cash.
Like I said, I'm not gonna speculate. I want to know the actual question.
Okay, yeah, Mitch, just tell us what it is. If you're talking about the cash where you're supposed to be storing stuff. I kept my bag of food, my 3 to 4 pound bag. I kept my bar of soap, because that liquid soap, that was heavy. This is what I'm using for food and boiling water.
And this is for who said that? What was his name that asked?
I think that was Drew.
Drew asked, and I'm going to show. I got it over here. I'm going to show you guys where she got rid of out of that pack.
Yeah, it came with some other things. But
came
like I said,
it came with a pot to boil in and a lid. It came with a little cup, and I added the expandable silicone cup to it. So all of this weighs about, let me see, I'm gonna tell you right now.
You about to eyeball it?
I'm about to eyeball it.
You about to eyeball it.
That's not even a pound. But
yeah, but all together it was pretty heavy.
Ounces turn into pounds, pounds turn into pain.
Yes. So that's why I just ended up with this, because I figured I could use both sides if I need to. I can still boil some water. I can still use it to eat out of and cook and whatever else I needed. And somehow the spoons made it back in, but I thought I got rid of those because I was like, I'll make myself a wooden spoon.
There you go. Water boy.
That was that part. This is the flashlight that I swapped it out for. This is a crank one. So I don't have to worry about batteries. I can just do that. And I'm not going to turn it on and be like, well,
yeah, there you go. And then it got the...
It also has like a little radio.
That's a weather band and an AM/FM radio.
Yeah, it just has way more.
Alarm. You can charge your devices with it. Yeah, if you got electronic devices like your ham radio or your two-way radio, you could be charging those up if you need to. If there is no sun out, because this is a solar panel, so it charges through solar too. But if you ain't got no sun for a few days and it's been raining, you can still crank charge it.
Yeah.
So
that's what I liked about that one, and it felt lighter. I didn't weigh it though.
It's about a half a pound.
But yeah. Anyone ever do the $10 survival challenge? Y'all should. You should. What can you get? And then I kept the paracord. I have several Mylar blankets, and that's probably because I'm always concerned with being cold. Yeah. I'm doing like you with the fire.
Yeah.
Got my word. I got all my, just in case I can somehow get my cell phone and stuff to work. I got cords and my little power block. These are like really luxuries though. This would be one of those things that would probably hit the ground if things get rough.
I'm bringing in some kind of solar. It's catching some light.
I thought I saw a question, but I can't see it now.
Let me see. Where we at? What's
Here's my axe. It needs the guard.
You gonna keep on?
Oh, you went and got yours?
No, they come with this little cheesy one, so you don't cut. Yours is in that bag somewhere. See how easy they come off?
Yeah.
Yours is in that bag somewhere. I'm gonna get you a whole sheath tomorrow. Cause she gonna keep on telling me mine ain't even got no cover on it.
Cause I'm like
yours.
If it's in here tearing up my bag, what I'm gonna do?
Let me see. I tried to freeze.
Oh yeah,
freeze
somebody
dry,
was asking about the freeze
but
dry.
it wasn't very good.
It probably would keep you alive though.
That's the big thing, family. This isn't gonna be about comfort or deliciousness.
Yeah, this is not a. And to me, that's why I was like, I'ma just.
I've seen so many freeze dried meals, lasagna with tomato sauce, mac and cheese, chili mac. I see dumb stuff like that all day long. Don't get me wrong. Whatever is going to make you feel like you're going to survive another day, great. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why they're trying to.
All these different flavors.
Yeah, you get a 5-star restaurant of food.
Just food. But if you want to invest in that, because usually the The freeze-dried foods are more expensive. If that make you, because I'm sure it's lighter.
That's a question. Look at the very bottom. On the bag.
Do I have a hat?
Yes.
Yes, I do have a hat, and I also have a poncho. I got 2 of them actually.
I had to get your hat.
Yes, Medi kit. Even though I probably want to go in there and fine tune this. Some Tylenol. You just never know what may occur. Might have a fever or something you need to deal with. I wouldn't recommend using it just for minor pains, but like serious things, yes.
Your gloves. Them was in your hat.
Gloves. The mask made it back.
Dust and filtering water and filtering things.
Yeah. My clothes. This is I'm not gonna show all of it, but this is another set of clothes.
Yeah, there you go. Woohoo!
My netting and mosquito spray, because I attract mosquitoes.
Yes, like
they bypass everybody else. So yeah.
Say crossbows are good too. No, they are not. I'm here to tell you, no, they are not.
Good with the crossbow.
No, they're not.
Hey,
you got. I'm gonna tell you this. No, they ain't. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, because I don't want nobody getting hurt. This is not. You're not Daryl. This ain't The Walking Dead. This ain't TV. I promise you. I shoot with a crossbow. Do you know what it takes to cock a crossbow? Well, it's not. I don't want nobody getting hurt.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If this person uses the crossbow, now if you don't use the crossbow, don't start trying to use it like now. Like me in that slingshot.
I have, yeah. I'm serious.
Slingshot, but I don't.
Listen, you talk about weapons. That's my thing. Okay, crossbow to me is when you're going on a planned hunt in normal times. If it get down to it, you got to carry that thing around with you. Again, this ain't television. I would not attempt carrying. I don't think you know how heavy a crossbow is. I'd rather carry a firearm.
I wouldn't have one.
I'd rather carry a firearm. That's how heavy they are.
As far as, do you think it's worthwhile? Concerned Citizen says, to get clothing that wicks sweat and offers sun protection. Yes, if possible. Here's the thing. As much stuff, as you can prepare with, that's great. But the thing is, emergencies are going to happen. Don't wait to go buy these things before you be prepared. If you got these things when you making choices, yeah. But if you don't let that, them is some regular clothes. And then seasonally, you got to remember what's going to work for summer. I'm going to have to swap that out when it's winter. So you're going to have to keep doing stuff to your bag.
Right. Hey, Divine Order. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to throw my little 2 cents in this, and I know this is going to sound crazy. If we have any postal workers in the house tonight, I don't know what our uniforms are made of. I've been saying this for years, ain't it? I don't know what our postal uniforms are made of, from the shirt to the pants. You know what? I got all of the uniforms I've ever had since the day I became a mailman. I won't throw them away because I don't know what they're made of. But when they get wet, they're dry in about 30 minutes while you're wearing them. I don't know how it works. They're breathable. Think about it. Do you ever see a mailman's pants sweaty, like in the crotch or nothing? You might see his shirt sweaty and a little dirty. You don't see his pants. I don't know how it works. I don't know what they're made of, but they're the most. Think about this. You will see a mailman in July with pants on, and there's no sweat stains. It's something about them pants. Mailmen's got magical pants to this very day, and I keep them because I'm like, if I end up having to bug out, I'm taking a couple pair of the pants with me.
Would you recommend carrying aspirin? Whatever you can. I mean, again, whatever you can carry. Like somebody said, medications. If that stuff, you need to have the stuff you need. But yeah, get your medicines. Get your. I got Tylenol. I don't think I have aspirin.
Part-time prep. I would thank
Go
you.
to the store.
Go.
Yeah,
Go
thrift
look.
store.
Go look to the thrift store. Look at one of those used uniform stores, and go look at the Goodwill. If you find some postal pants, I promise you, I can tell you all the names of every company that make postal pants. Okay, because there's more than one company.
And who was that? I was just watching. Oh, I can't think of her name right now, but she had gone to the Goodwill and found a bag that she's using for her Bugout bag. Oh my goodness, I wish I could think of her name right now. So a need or need for seeds. I can't remember. But yeah, whatever you would get at the thrift store.
There you go.
This stuff, we didn't go out and buy these. These are just things we've collected over the years.
My old nursing scissors.
I've got some.
They're
scissors.
not gross. They're disinfected. But if you're in the medical profession, anybody that's ever been in the medical profession, nurses, doctors, whatever, you will have tons of these, and you know it. You thought you lost them, but they end up somewhere in your drawer, in the washing machine or something, and you just, by then you done already bought you 2 more sets of them.
Yeah.
But they cut through anything. These ain't regular scissors, okay?
And then, of course, I got my typical toiletries. I've got alcohol in here. I've got some lady things, some soap, and I don't want to be without.
Yes, me with knives.
I don't want to be without
Say
glasses.
EMT shears.
Oh yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to not be able to see. These are just some old reading glasses.
Throw all your glasses in your pack.
Yeah.
All of them.
And I know it's like, what are you gonna be doing? Your nails? No, but you never know when you might get like a snag, a hangnail, something that if you don't take care of it simply, it could cause future problems.
Major problems, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then even like if you just, your nails are jagged, you could hurt yourself.
If you
I don't know.
You got a not a hangnail or
and those things get infected and cause you a problem.
Yes.
And some tweezers in case you get like a splinter. Man, a splinter could mess your whole.
Yes.
A splinter, something as simple as that. You're not gonna be able to get it out, mashing it. You know, like your mom, like, come here, and be mashing it. No, don't do that.
Yes, me with knives. Yes, they can cut through a penny. If I didn't need that penny, I would demonstrate that right now.
And I got my cute little hand sanitizer, but
I thought that was some nail polish. I was about to say.
Since I got alcohol, I don't care about just regular, just having just sanitizer. To me, the alcohol is the sanitizer. And then here's some additional cloths in case I have to make do for something, you know, I don't know how long we're going to be out here, you know, it could, many uses. These are compressed towels and regular towels.
Said, lady, listen, family, she does. Does she carry rubber bands
duct
tape? She does, but I literally have hers over here because I was replenishing. I'm going to show you.
I got my duct tape.
Do you got it?
I have my duct tape.
Okay. I didn't know if I put it back in your bag.
Yeah.
I was replenishing her duct tape. Instead of putting your duct tape,
I'm about to show you.
Yeah. Instead of keeping your duct tape on some big old roll, get something real small like this. I just got a piece of PVC, and this can double as a little fishing pole, something to hold. We're gonna put all of that stuff in the description box, okay, concerned citizen. We're gonna have a list of all the stuff we carry.
Some stuff is there already, but I don't think I got the duct tape
We'll
there.
put the duct tape
I don't
in.
have zip ties there, but it's so many uses for these, and they're lightweight, so I didn't have no problem with those. I actually put this back. This saw. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Yo, she put that back in her bag.
Yeah, because I weighed it. It's like 4 ounces or something.
Nothing.
5 ounces.
This is a pocket boy saw. And I'm going to tell you, this got to be the best saw. You go look anywhere on YouTube or Google. Best saw on the planet. Okay, and I'm going to tell you something else about this saw. This will cut down your time of cutting your firewood. And this is another thing she had to know. We always use these at camp because we got these on our RV. And after I told her, hey, this is what we keep cutting our firewood with. So that's how much this is important. And it don't weigh nothing.
This is why I didn't, this is part of the reason why I didn't keep the machete, because that was lighter and
cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Glock knife all day. Bottle top opener, can opener. You can take this off and jam a stick or rod down in there, and now you have a spear for either spear fishing or literally throwing and hunting. Super sharp. You even have a saw on the back, serrated saw on the back for cutting roots when you're digging. All day. You can find this in various different things like Smith & Wesson, Glock. I just stick with those two because they are just as good as K-Bar. They just cost a third of the price.
And I kept this
old sharpener.
Or sharpener.
This is nothing more than a file for your chainsaw blade. Family, I haven't even put any other kind of sharpeners in my bag because when you're talking about fine-tuning your blade, like this will knock it down hard. I'm not going to do it over your computer. This will knock that edge down hard. You just got to go slow, stay at the same angle. But when you want to fine-tune it to make it cut paper, you get a smooth river rock and you rub that sucker on there and it'll be sharp as a razor blade. You could almost shave with that. True story, okay? Look it up if you think I'm lying.
Thank you, Be Rich. So your pants are 100% polyester and they both dry very quickly.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
See, I just checked shirts and pants there. Oh, you talking about for the Postal Service? Man, them is magic pants, man.
I said the saw came back because it wasn't that heavy. And I figured, it could be life-changing.
This is a handsaw, a manual handsaw that you would wrap around a tree trunk. Way less trouble and energy. One of the things, family, that we need to be thinking about is conserving energy. You're going to be doing a lot of walking, a lot of hiking, and when you have to make a camp, that's all this is. Where you will put this around the tree, and you will put your hand in these straps, and you will cut that tree down. This is how you take down a tree. You're just going back and forth, pulling it towards you, watching the top, of course, because it might be leaning towards you. But this is a good way to get down either a fair-sized tree or a sapling real quick without expending so much energy and burning too many calories.
Let's see, where's that question? Somebody asked about safety pins. And yes, because I just got a little sewing kit. You never know. You might get a hole in something. Mm-hmm. You might have to use it for medical. I don't know. I hope not. But well, it's so many little things in here that could be multi-purposed.
I can tell you one.
Yeah, what?
When I was a kid, true story. When I was a kid, we used to use those when we run out of hooks. I would go in my mother's sewing kit, and you take your multi-tool and you bend one of those hooks. Now listen, you better be good because it ain't got no barb on it. You can't bend the barb on the hook, but you can still catch fish. If you got that doggone pin, you can still catch a fish with that. Or one of those, what's the little clothes pin, the ones you pinch and it lock up? I don't know what they call.
Safety pin?
Safety pin, yeah. Same thing. Yeah. You got you a automatic fishing hook. And I have literally caught fish like that.
Yeah. And to me, I like this because it has a measuring tape in there. And believe it or not, you might have to measure something. You might be trying to do something to your shelter and you need something that, you need to cut something a certain length or whatever. I don't know. To me, this is so many uses.
Overcomer says, is this preparation for blackout? This is a preparation for everything.
It's if you have to leave
to leave home
and you're not sure when you'll be able to go back. So you need to be able to survive like outside.
But all of this stuff will help you if there is a blackout and there is no more power left.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, this what we do here with all the generators and solar power and solar panels that we introduce to people. All of this is about all of that.
And then this is my fishing kit.
Woohoo!
This is a part of it. I have a let me hold that up and talk about what's in there while
All right, right here, y'all already seen my fishing kit, but I'm gonna show y'all. I gave us all me and all my kids plenty of fishing line. Okay, and this is here. I actually grabbed the actual one, so
I like this one because it's so small that you really could kind of put this in a pocket and not even.
This is how that goes. This pin, that's the pin fishing pole right there. This is what she just showed you. Show them again. This is going to be in the description box below. But this is all it is. Watch this. It is not, I have not tested it yet, but automatically it is a durable fishing pole, a viable fishing pole. And everywhere I look and do the research, this thing is knocking out fish. So it comes with, I'm going to show you because I put this on another pole to test it out. It comes with
a real.
A little reel. A little real.
A real.
You put that on
For
this
real,
quick. This how small it is, but it works.
Yeah. Fishing, that one.
That's our thing.
I was about to say that's gonna be my go-to if we're by any water, and using a laundry net to be able to catch some fish too. We got some hooks.
And automatically, you have a little tiny fishing pole so you can get some fishing in. Is this necessary? No. Will it work way better than anything else? Yes.
If all I had was some fishing line, I would go find a stick and make a makeshift. In fact, that was the first kind of pole I learned how to fish with. One of them bamboo ones that didn't have a reel. But you know.
So this thing is awesome. It's just awesome, and it doesn't take any space, and it doesn't weigh anything. Yeah. It's that easy. You take the reel off. The reel fits in the palm of your hand, weighs nothing, and now you just, let me screw that down some more. You put that back in your pack.
So if nothing else, I would at least have me some fishing line. We got some bobbers, some corks. We're gonna
make our bobbers.
And then some wire for snapping,
which
I need to practice on. I have an idea of it, but I need to practice on it.
You know, I know.
You showed me, but I need to practice.
I know, and you know. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna be honest. Don't think that I'm a cruel, just evil guy because I hunt and trap. I'm gonna tell you, she can tell you, I'm not okay. Can I tell him a quick story? The real one.
Of what?
Of I think it was like a year or two ago.
I don't know. Which story is this?
I'm not going to say what kind of animal. I'm just going to say
why
I had to call up.
Yeah.
Okay. I was doing some trapping, and I had to call off work because my feelings was hurt. I ain't going to lie. I know all the fellas like, you supposed to be laying for me. You supposed to be hardcore. Let me tell you something, man. I don't care how you look at it, whether you trying to eat or you doing it for sport or whatever it is, or you doing it for pest control. It doesn't matter. When you take something's life, man, if you have no remorse, I can't squash an ant without feeling a certain kind of way about it. You know, like I'm gonna have to explain this someday. I know that sounds crazy. You kill aphids,
you better be
and you like, ugh. So trapping, fishing, hunting, when I do it, I don't feel good about it, number one. Number two, I do say some prayers, and you need to give honor to that fish.
You should do that.
Because that fish,
you should be respectful, because
yes,
This could be saving your life.
That fish or that animal that you just trapped sacrificed itself for you to survive. So, I always give honor to the animal that I take. And I see why the natives did it. And trust me, once you do it, you're not going to feel good about it. If you start feeling good about you just took any kind of animal's life, you need to recheck yourself, because it's not okay.
Yeah, that's scary.
You just ain't gonna be all right. I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm not the one that want to put their head on my wall. I just ain't. I don't want to see their face no more. My trophy is I got a full belly. I don't need to look at them and remember that every day.
All right. These are in here, just part of the medical pack or whatever else you might need those for.
Nope, and fire. Medical and fire.
Well, hold on. This is the fire. Them is for medical right now.
Oh, you moved yours over. I see.
Yes.
Okay, whatever.
And then this is the life straw and something to treat your water with. Do you still need to boil? I don't know.
Yeah, you still need to boil everything. No matter what, always boil your water. I don't care what contraption you got. Boil.
I've never used this.
Boiling oil, boiling
oil. It won't hurt to have multiple things to help you with water.
Boiling oil.
And then here's the fire.
Yeah. Fire.
I took out the lighter fluid, but I kept the solar fire starter. I kept a few lighters.
Yeah. And
I kept the soaked in, what is this, Vaseline?
Vaseline and lard.
And lard.
You can see the different colors, Vaseline, lard, yeah.
Because that'll make starting your fire easier. I kept this.
Let me see. Did you put the light? Okay, look, that's something.
Oh, they talking to somebody else. So I kept this match kit. Plus, because it's waterproof, that won't ever hurt. I kept these. Wait, no, what is it?
Yeah, that's the magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
Leave that in that pack.
Here's the rod.
The ferro rod. Ooh. You got tons of these in your pack.
I kept the windproof. And I just kept the regulars.
Yeah.
Just never know. I always liked how they had the paper. You can burn that, get you started.
Let me see. Water bottle first start. I tried and really works beautifully. It's amazing. Thank you, Liv Farmer. You're very welcome. The water bottle. Tried it and got it on the first start. There you go. Sunday Backyard Farmer.
Hey, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Here's a blanket. This might get swapped out for something else that we just got.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. This is for your pack. That's for your back.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm working on something else right now.
I got more cover. The gloves made their way back in. Mm-hmm. And some more masks.
And I'm going to tell you guys why. She was like, this is a luxury, and this is where I disagreed. Because you can't always think about yourself in your pack. You may need to help somebody.
Touch somebody and they ain't doing well.
Right.
or looking well.
There you go. You may have to jam your finger down in a wound. You don't know what not you won't be doing that, but you don't know what you're going to do.
I would try.
Now, no, you wouldn't, honey.
I would try.
Not that.
But I might pass out first.
That's why you would. Don't even bother.
Before I finish.
Don't become another patient. Me, as a ex-medical professional, I'm going to tell you, you need gloves because it's so hard. I mean, let me tell you something about blood and coagulated blood.
Ah!
Okay.
No, don't
Okay,
tell
we
us.
ain't going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you, though, it's I don't know if you've ever, messed with a ham or a ham bone, trying to cut the last pieces of meat off the ham bone or something. You can't get no grip on that ham bone with all that fat and collagen and all of that. You trying to save somebody's life now, though, so you're trying to be as easy as you can. You ain't cutting meat off a ham bone, so you even got to have more grip or be more gentle. Don't get me started on that. I have flashbacks.
Put that over there. I kept this because it was lightweight, but this is something else I could put some water in. Especially if it like rain and you get like a bunch of water all at once and you know you need somewhere to keep it. I kept my tarp.
Now we did make a
we got a bigger one. I'm gonna swap it out.
I'm gonna swap this 6x8 out for a 12x12. This is great, but that 12x12 tarp covers a bigger area and you can do way more things with it.
I kept this water pack
because this will be going down. This water bladder will be going down inside the pack. And there's a hole in the top of the pack. This can come up so you can constantly get your drink of water. You don't need to keep this on because the water bladder is inside and it does come out. But I wanted to keep this on because it may come a time you have to lose your whole pack. This though, this got to go with you. Water, without water, you dead. You will live without everything in this pack except for this. So I'm going to leave this on because it takes up no room, no nothing.
And I kept the headlamp.
You get, that's a definite.
What you're trying to do at night. I kept the compass whistle so I can know where I'm going and whistle if I need to. I kept these
carabiners.
Yeah, in case, I don't know, make a hammock or something, or use it for leverage.
Let me see that. I'm gonna tell you why I picked these heavy duty. These are you go to like a Tractor Supply or something like that for these links. These are for your trailer, so they're pretty heavy. The reason I chose to keep these, y'all seen these when you hooking up your trailer, right, onto your vehicle. The reason I choose these is because they're super heavy duty. And you don't know what you're going to have to be hoisting and carrying or a hammock. And I'm going to tell you something about a carabiner. These are super cheap. These for the trailer. A real carabiner, because I got one around here somewhere. Let me tell you something. There are fake carabiners and you see them every day. The first thing they say is, this is not load bearing. This is not weight bearing. Do not climb with this. You got to read it. And sometimes when they're from overseas, they won't put it on the actual carabiner. They'll put it on the pack. You will throw the pack away and think that this is going to carry your weight, and that might kill you. If you use this as a pulley system, you're trying to pull up some rocks up to an upper level or your supplies to an upper level, or pull yourself up a cliff or the side of a hillside, you're going to hurt yourself and somebody else. So make sure.
Maybe more going down. How you going to go up with that?
If you already made it to the top.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I'm hoisting all our supplies up.
Okay.
Make it easier. You see? Think outside the box.
Yeah.
Carabiners, make sure you got the right ones or just get some heavy duty stuff. Because those carabiners, let's say from Walmart, don't be trying to make them weight bearing because they're not.
Divine Order has a good question.
What is it?
Pedialyte, Gatorade, or something. Salt is something. It's not in here, but it's going to be in here. Just regular plain old salt can help with that as well. Because salt helps regulate your electrolytes.
I had yours set up because those is minerals too.
But if you can get some small packets of Gatorade, sure.
Or
but Gatorade to me,
powder.
Salt is simple just because you can get it in abundance. But yeah, if you can get some of those dry packets
we can do this right now.
You know, whatever. But yes, yeah, I'm glad you said that because you can't just drink water. You do need salts to regulate your electrolytes. So, good one. And here's my pepper spray and what I'm hoping I would never have to use on a bear or a person, but I have it for that. And this is the last thing. I put 2 of these back because you just never know when you might need to write a big old help sign, or
I went this way.
yeah, if you got separated, or if you're trying to keep track of where you are, like let's say you got your cash storage somewhere and you want to remember, although you got to keep in mind if it rains, this is going to go away.
Nah.
But if you mark enough trees, some of them are gonna keep it.
And I'm gonna tell you
rocks and whatever.
I'm gonna tell you why that was so important to me. Having something to write with, like chalk. The reason that was so important to me, not only just to tell people where you're going or where you were or help. You know what it also does? It marks your trail, because if you start getting lost,
yeah, that's
and you you back up on yourself, and you see that marked tree like on that one,
yeah,
you start seeing, wait a minute.
Yeah, you need to mark your trail.
Mark your trail. Breadcrumbs, that's what I look at them as.
I don't know, you know, depending on what you have, you know, you can mark it with other things. It just depends. But oh, and I got a compass. I got a couple of compasses, but this one is zip tied on, so I'm not gonna take it off.
Take that sucker off.
How about I just hold the bag up and just show?
I ain't even got my. I took my. I was about to get undressed, so I took all my.
Oh, you just
my gear off.
Put this on here.
Yeah, I put it on there so you can put it in your bag and don't lose it, because I had it out. So, just a compass. Okay, I don't care where you put them. You can't have enough of these. They don't cost anything, and they'll save your life. It's so many people to get lost out in the woods, or you're heading the wrong damn way, all because they didn't have this. Know your east from your west. If you're in your city, know what's the west side of your city, your town, south, east. Know which way you going. Know which way that sun moves, because that's gonna save your life.
You gonna put the whole thing. So that was it. I
ain't gonna show my bag.
This bag got everything. Somebody said you have glow sticks. Do you have glow sticks for light? They have them at the dollar store. I have a headlamp, and to me, as far as light, I had that rechargeable flashlight. Just trying to keep it light, because a glow stick is only gonna be used once, and then that's it. Then what? So I just was thinking of, that's how I was thinking. I was thinking like things that are gonna run out, they're nice at first, but if they're gonna run out and I could pick something that's gonna last and really help me, then that's why I picked some of the stuff I picked.
Linda, we didn't mean actual breadcrumbs, sweetheart.
Oh yeah,
breadcrumbs meaning mark your trail.
You have the bears knowing exactly where you are.
I think we all read the story of Hansel and Gretel.
Definitely need some land navigation skills, but at the same time, you know, if you know the sun comes up on this side and it goes down on that side, but what if it's cloudy? Then what? You know, you're gonna need that compass or something. I can't imagine trying to walk without the compass.
No. Oh, and you got your little walking stick.
Oh, it's over there.
Okay, they seen the walking stick.
Yeah, and I kept the walking, but the walking stick isn't, to me, it's not gonna be in the bag.
True, very true, very true. Said,
you mad? The playing cards did not make it into my bag, but I do see the value of them. But no, I didn't keep the playing cards.
I have my Uno cards in the bag.
Yeah.
You know,
I figure, and as far as like dental things, that's it. That was in my little pack. I had a little toothbrush and a little thing of toothpaste. Again, that's something that's gonna run out. So I had baking soda in there. Still, eventually these things will run out. Do you have some compressed dirt for seeds? in case there's contaminated soil or no soil. I can't imagine trying to carry that. I can't imagine trying to carry that. And it's hard. You can't prepare for absolutely everything. So I'm not preparing for the soil to have a problem. But if that's something that happens where you are, that's definitely something you need to think about. So don't just do what we're doing. Assess what you need. Make your bag because you actually are going to use that stuff,
Yes.
and you know how to use it, or you're going to go practice using it.
Chris White, definitely baking soda.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
Oh, Lord.
The baking soda, I didn't even pull it out because it was in with my toiletries.
Yeah.
And I've showed that already with my everyday bag.
That's
like,
a
baking
cure-all.
soda goes with... He
I
tell
don't.
you, I'm the baking soda queen.
This is the bacon. Listen. Is your car broke down?
I give you some baking soda.
You
My grandma used to give me baking soda when I was like
You got a bad back?
It reminds me of my grandma, and it not only does it remind me of her, but it instantly makes me feel better.
Yeah, okay.
But nobody here likes baking soda.
Look.
To me, baking soda is like that nice salty thing you need when your belly isn't feeling
whatever.
right.
It don't matter what it is. She trying to give you some baking soda, baby. I had a hard day at work. Well, come on, sit on down and have some baking soda. What? I don't even make no sense. Mama got in a fight at school today.
Plus, there's sodium in that as well.
Whatever.
That could help regulate your electrolytes.
They got in a fight. Come here, baby. Sit down and have some baking soda.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, our Brutus. Just remember, if the scat is still warm, the animal is still right nearby you. In fact, it might be checking you out. Like, oh, they're checking out my poop.
Yeah. The bigger the
they
scat.
They about to become poop.
The bigger the scat, the bigger the cat. You don't know.
Yeah. But that's it, y'all. I just wanted to share what was in my bag. But the reason why I didn't share it in the video is just going to be way too long for all that. But also, I don't want to just show you what I have and then you just copy what I have. I want you to really, like, for real, because some of y'all have some good ideas for situations for you. If you need certain medications, you need to be thinking now, what am I going to do about those? If you need an even lighter bag, what do I really need versus what can stay? Am I going to have a wagon? What am I going to do in these situations? That's the stuff you need to be thinking about. So, any closing words?
No. Any questions?
There's Cheryl Faulkner. You are not. There you are. I see you.
Where now? Where?
Here's Cheryl.
Yes. There you go, Cheryl.
We just want to make sure you here. I see you, Reba. Hey, Angela.
You ain't Cheryl Faulkner. You ain't in the cornfield.
You're not in the corn.
It's okay. No corn.
We love you.
No butter for you. Okay.
Hey C7, the HOA. The weight of my bag ended up by the end of the last video, it was 23 pounds, and then after I added a couple things back, it went up to 25 pounds. But it's still a tolerable bag. But guess what? I am still gonna go walking and test it out.
So,
and if I have to get rid of some more stuff, I might have to get rid of some more stuff.
No, once we get to walking good.
No, actually, I don't think I'll have to get rid of anything. But like I said, we'll see. I really just need to test that out at that weight.
So what we're gonna do, I think on our next video, maybe not the next, because we gotta get our schedules together. Me and Lady Led, and hopefully I can get the rest of my gang together. And I know my oldest son, Superman, may not be able to make it.
But he's so strong.
I know. I just give him all the bags. Like, carry all of it.
Maybe that's my...
Yeah. So my oldest boy is so damn strong. Like his old man,
Are you accounting for adrenaline? Adrenaline is only gonna have you for so long. Yeah, that first while things are still crazy, but then the next day, and you may have to keep walking. That's what I'm worried about.
And you know what? You can't account for adrenaline no matter what you do. If you are not a soldier and practice these horrifying situations on a regular basis like a soldier, that's the part we keep crossing the line. A soldier. I explained that yesterday in my video. We're not soldiers. We're trying to survive. So we're not running into the battle. We're trying to run away from the battle. Leave fighting up to the warriors and the soldiers. Yeah. Okay? So the whole adrenaline thing, you can't account for that. You can't say, well, I'm going to take off 20 pounds because my adrenaline juices.
No, it's saying like adding 20. No.
Either way. Yeah. Either way.
But definitely I like what, was it Jamie or Jaime said they're going to walk every afternoon.
That's
or
right,
every other day. Start small, like, just start small.
I got one for you. Family, for a start. Start out with an unopened jug of water, like a gallon of water. I kid you not. Start out with a jug of water. Somebody said put a dumbbell in your bag. I wouldn't, because it may be too heavy. I don't know what kind of dumbbells you have. If that jug of water bursts, it's going to make your bag wet, and that's all. It's going to dry out and everything will be okay. But, a gallon of milk, gallon of water, got a little weight to it. Mm-hmm. Then maybe once that's nothing to you, throw 2 jugs of water in it. Once you get past 2 jugs, start putting your equipment in your pack and start working with it. That's my recommendation. Yeah. I wouldn't put no weights in there, because if that weight, some kind of weight, starts rubbing your bag until it falls out or something, I don't know what kind of dumbbells you got. You might have them little ones with little smooth stuff on it, but some of us got the big ones that just pure steel.
How about just do what you can, or get some cans. Cans are about £1 each.
Can of soup. Can of beans.
And yes, Daryl Drivers, I had a mosquito net and some spray.
Yes.
So what kind of boots or shoes? Now, I'm thinking for now, like if you got some like hiking boots, sure. But I wouldn't recommend just any old boots, because if you just put on like I got garden boots, that won't work. That'll rub your foot raw. Yeah. If all you got is some tennis shoes, that's better than nothing. But you kind of do want to be waterproof as much as possible.
Where do you get mosquito nets from? You can get them from anywhere. They even got them at Walmart.
It don't even have to be a mosquito net. It could be some tulle, the stuff they make tutus out of, that fabric.
And all you got to do is put a rubber band around it, or put a bandana around it, around your neck. You don't have to worry about, if you want to go out there and spend that extra little bit of money for that, go for it. I say protect yourself no matter what. Do what is best for you. You just get more tool for the price. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same stuff.
Yes, use what you got
to get what you want.
Use what you got. So.
Or cheesecloth.
I think the cheesecloth is a little too.
That's too big. The mosquitoes can get in at you. No, it ain't heavy.
I'm thinking of the stuff you use to drain your wine, to strain it. Is that cheesecloth?
Yeah, that open. Them pores of that open up.
Yeah. And you can't really see through it. I'm thinking I want to be able to see what I'm doing in case I have to drape this over my head, see through tuck it in my shirt.
You can see through it.
Will walkie-talkies be a waste of space?
No.
That's up to you.
No, I'm going to say this. Now, she doesn't have hers in her bag yet, because I'm still got them on a charger. Two-way radios and ham radios, we have them,
Yeah.
and they're in my pack.
That's communication. That is important.
Your communication is everything.
We might not have cell phone juice. Your battery might be dead or whatever.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add one in that I just ordered actually. You're going to have certain like charging packs, battery packs in your pack. Once that battery pack is dead, there's nothing you can do. So I just ordered a flexible, small 15 watt solar panel that you can roll up and put in your pack, even if it's a rigid, just to keep that fluid going, because your communication is everything. You want to know where to go. Is anybody else out there? Can anybody help you? You're going to want to know that. And your batteries in your two-way radio only last so long.
Yeah.
And your batteries in your ham radio only last so long. Remember, a while ago I did a video and I kept telling everybody, get these Energizer rechargeable batteries. I do not use normal batteries with anything anymore. Nothing in my house got normal batteries in it. Everything has rechargeable batteries, and I keep a recharger with me. That way, I got a little Energizer power pack that can charge off of a small solar panel. You can recharge your batteries, so you will always have power to charge up your important, vital stuff like your ham radio, your two-way radio. Okay, but it's all fits in the palm of your hand too.
Hey, Linda. I think we did get your card. I'm trying to remember. Can you email me so we can make sure I'm thinking of the right items? I'm gonna put my email address in the chat.
And what about alternative? What was that? Communication. When you say alternative communication, did you answer that? Is that what we were just talking about?
Let's talk about radio.
Okay, alternative communication. I don't know what you mean by that, unless it's what we were just talking about. Any questions?
And yes, I'll drop a link for the flashlight. Right now, I couldn't find the exact link for the flashlight I have.
I got it.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to update that particular link for you. So after this video is over, I'll do that. All right, y'all. It's time for Betty Bye for people. So y'all go practice walking with your bag.
What do you keep on your keychain? What keychain are you referring to?
I mean, are you saying like, can you keep some survival things on there? Yeah, you could.
On your keychain?
In a situation where you're using your Bugout bag, will you ditch your EDC bag?
Your EDC bag is for everyday carry. It has nothing to do with bugging out. Yeah. That's the bag you carry around with you every day. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna pull mine out. I carry my, let me grab it. I got to do this. Because I think we're getting confused with what it is.
Yeah, don't confuse your everyday stuff, because you're gonna have things in your everyday bag that are luxury items as well. Like when I say luxury, don't get that twisted. I just mean stuff that you ain't just, you know, it ain't just about survival.
Here we go.
Keeping things charged. And
this is my everyday carry. This is my EDC all day, every day. I'm not gonna go through what's in it because this is actually my
we did a video already.
No, not just that, but this is some of my sensitive personal information. That shouldn't be there. My personal sensitive information and some of my personal sensitive stuff. And there's things in here I can't show you on YouTube.
Yes, please don't.
So this is what I carry every day. This has nothing to do. When I'm bugging out, I have everything that's in here in there. This ain't going nowhere. This will just be here. I'm not going to try to carry both of these. This is for every single day, reality of my life every single day. Okay? And a lot of the things, as you can see, I keep on my everyday carry as I carry on my Bugout. There's certain things you do you want to keep just because it's reality and that's your life.
So yeah, but yeah, practice, make use of what you got, make use of stuff you can find at the thrift store, and just be strategic. Don't just put stuff in there because you think you're supposed to have it. Be strategic.
Part-Time Prep says some people's EDC kit is the size of a wallet. I guess in that case, they could take it in the go bag. Like I say, your EDC consists of what you need, your everyday carry. Part of your everyday carry is as simple as your wallet, your pocket knife. What watch are you wearing? Your cell phone. All of that is
things you need.
Things you need to get through your every day. I said every about 40 times, didn't I? It's sleepy time, honey.
It is. So that's why we're trying to say good night.
Go say it.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We hope that you will do this for yourself and that this gave you some stuff to think about. And those of you who are watching the replay, leave some comments of why you have certain things. Add the why so people who are kind of scrolling through have a reason, like, okay, maybe I do want that because I do need this, or I don't want that because I already got this. So they can think about it that way. All right? It's Lady Led.
Led Farmer 73, and I'm tired.
He's tired, y'all. I think he gets more hyper as he gets sleepy and then he crash.
I'm crashing.
So y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Good night now.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Oh, wait. Before you go, one quick announcement. Me and Lady Led is going to be on the trail together on my channel this weekend. You name it.
I don't know what day yet, but yeah.
We don't know what day.
We're going to be practicing soon.
We're practicing our prep.
Posted.
All right?
All right. Guava, y'all.
Guava, everybody.